Hello friends, good evening. Welcome to NEET World. This is your Abhilash Sir, Mathematics faculty for EAP Set, KSET, JEE and also Foundation. So from today we already started 100 days challenge for NEET and also we are starting even for JEE. Already you must have watched the chemistry class pertaining to JEE and also NEET. You will be watching the same thing when it comes to physics also. Now this is a class for mathematics, like you know. So we had started with integration, so we will be continuing with integration. Then after that we will be coming up with new topics or some prerequisites for JEE Mains 2026 and also Advanced. I hope you are following our shorts when it comes to JEE Mains and Advanced, which will be very fruitful to you. Okay, so please follow the shorts also along with the concept classes. So let us start, friends. So we have to start with integration. When it comes to integration by substitution we are doing. Now we have to do case 4. When it comes to case 4, integral of a function of the form integral of f dash of x by square root of f of x. So if the integral is given like this, the answer will be is nothing but 2 times square root of f of x, 2 times square root of f of x plus c. Okay, if the integral is of the form f dash of x by square root of f of x, the answer will be 2 times square root of f of x plus c. This is the shortcut for this method, that is integration by substitution, case 4. Okay, this is the way we have to solve this question, that is using this shortcut. So let us see some questions based on this. Okay, so they have given, look at this question, they have given integral of x to the power of 5 by square root of 1 plus x cube, by square root of 1 plus x cube. So I told you, whenever you use square root, okay, whatever is within the square root, please take that as what? Please take that as t. Okay, that is, please substitute whatever is within the square root as t. So here I can take it as what? But before that, this x to the power of 5 is there, here x to the power of 3 is there. So x to the power of 5 I can write it as what, friends? X to the power of 5 I can split it and write it as x square into x cube. Okay, by law of exponents you can write it like this, by square root of 1 plus x cube. Okay, this is the way you can write it. So if I take t is equal to what? I can take t is equal to 1 plus x cube. Okay, that dt will become what? Dt is equal to 3x square dx. Okay, 3x square dx, or dt by 3 is equal to what? X square dx. Okay, x square dx. So this x square dx will become what? Dt by 3. Now what happens to this x cube? X cube is there. So x cube, this implies what? X cube can be written as what? X cube can be written as t minus 1. X cube can be written as t minus 1. So this entire integral will become what? So x square dx is nothing but dt by 3. I will write dt here. This will be 1 by 3. Okay, got it. Now x cube can be written as what? T minus 1 divided by t minus 1. I can write it as what? Divided by, what is this? Square root of 1 plus x cube. I took it as t. This will become square root of t. This will become square root of t. Now how to integrate this? This, you know, it is very simple to integrate this. What I can do? I can separate it and integrate. So this can be written as what, friends? 1 by 3 into integral of t minus 1 by root 2. So t by root 2 can be written as root 2 minus, this I will get it as 1 by root 2, I mean not root 2, this is root t minus 1 by root t. This I will get it as what? If I separate and divide it, I can write the step here, t by root t minus 1 by root t. So t can be written as root t into root t. So root to cancels, root t cancels, t minus 1 by root t. So this is what I have. Okay, this is what I have, this entire thing into what I will get? Dt. Now if I integrate this, I will get it as what? T to the power of 1 by 2. So root t can be written as 2 to the power of 1 by 2. So this will become what, friend? This will become t to the power of 1 by 2 plus 1, that is 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2. If I write it here, this will become into 2 by 3. 2 by 3, okay, minus 1 by root t. 1 by root t can be written as integral of t to the power of minus 1 by t. T to the power of minus 1 by t. T to the power of minus 1 by 2 can be written as what? T to the power of minus 1 by 2 can be written as t to the power of 1 by 2 divided by 1 by 2. So this can be written as 2 times t to the power of 1 by 2. Okay, this is what I will have. Okay, plus c. Now here 2 is common. I can take 2 outside. This will become 2 by 3 into t to the power of 3 by 2 minus root t plus c. Okay, minus root t plus c. So this is what I have. Now what I can write here? Here I have 3 also here. Here I have 3 also. So if I separate and write it, this is what I have. Now let me substitute the value for t. What I took the value for t? I took it as 1 plus x cube. So if I take 1 plus x cube, this becomes what, friends? If I take 1 plus x cube, this becomes what? This will become, if I multiply, this will become 2 by 3 3 is a 9. So t is nothing but what? 1 plus x cube to the power of 3 by 2 minus this 2 by 3 I have to multiply again, this will become what? minus 2 by 3, t to the power of 1 by 2 can be written as what? T is nothing but 1 plus x cube. 1 plus x cube to the power of 1 by 2 plus c. Root can be written as what? 1 by 2. So, what is the option? 2 by 9, 1 plus x cube to the power of 3 by 2 minus 2 by 3, 1 plus x cube to the power of 1 by 2 plus c. So, the options are very close. This is same as this is same as this, but here it is minus, here it is plus, but here we are getting what? Minus itself. So, the answer is option C, okay, which is same as the answer that we got. Okay, got it? Very simple. You have to be very careful while writing x to the power of 5. X to the power of 5, here you have to manipulate and write it as x square into x cube. Then we brought it to a form where we can integrate, and whatever is within the square root we took it as t. That's it, friends. Very simple question. Okay, in the first step you have to be careful. Other than that, it's very simple. Okay, such kind of integration you also done for your board exam. So this, if they give for a JEE, it's very simple to do it. Now look at this. They have given square root of tan x sin x cos x. Square root of tan x sin x cos x, okay, divided by sin x cos x dx. So how to integrate this? So let us try first. So if I write tan x as sin x cos x, see, first let me check. If I write tan x as sin x cos x, square root of sin x by square root of cos x, that is tan x I am writing in terms of sin and cos. This will be sin x into cos x. Okay, this sin x I can cancel, this root of sin x I will get square root of sin x cos x into cos x dx. I will not reach anywhere if I do it this way. So instead of that, what I can do is, whenever I have tan, okay, I have always told you, whenever I have tan, I should bring it to a form where I get secant. I should bring it to a form where I get secant, preferably even secant square x. Preferably what? Whenever I have tan, preferably I should get what? Secant square x. Why? Because derivative of tan is what? Derivative of tan is secant square. So in this question, I have got root tan x, okay, divided by, I have sin x by cos x. So here my start step, what it is? Here my start step is divide and multiply by cos x. If I divide by cos x, here if I multiply by cos x, what I will have in the next step? In the next step, I will have, see here, whenever I use different color, you should understand that is my star step. So see here, this will become what? Square root of tan x divided by sin x by cos x. This entire thing will become what? Tan x. Okay, tan x, cos x into cos x is cos square x. This cos square x, if I take it to the top, this will become secant square x dx. Secant square x dx. Root tan x by root tan x by tan x. I can write it as what? This root tan x, this tan x I can write it as, see here, this tan x, root tan x, let me write it one more step. See here friends, root tan x divided by tan x. Tan x I can write it as root tan x into root tan x. This will be into secant square x dx. I am writing these many steps for your understanding. Especially in JEE Mains, you can skip all these steps. As much as possible, you can skip and just write most important steps to get the answer. So this will become cancelled. So this will become what? Ultimately, I will have what? I will have it as integral of secant square x dx by square root of tan x. By square root of tan x. So one of the things, instead of putting t directly, I can write it as what? Derivative secant square x, I can write it as derivative of tan x. Or you can also write it as t is equal to tan x. So dx dt will become what? Secant square x dx. So the integral will change into what? Dt by what it is? It will change into what? Dt by square root of t. Square root of t, 1 by root t dt. 1 by root 2 dt, if I get it, this I can write it as what? If I integrate it, I will get it as, if I take it to the top, this will become t to the power of half divided by half. So this will be 2 times 1 by 2 times t to the power of 1 by 2 plus c, that is nothing but what? T is nothing but what? 2 root tan x plus c. T times root tan x plus c, because t is nothing but tan x. T is nothing but tan x, that is nothing but option B. Okay, this is the answer to this question, friends. Option B is the answer to this question. Okay, 2 times root tan x plus c. The most important step is writing in the denominator, dividing and multiplying by cos x, so that I get tan x and also I get what? Secant square x. Okay, please keep it in mind. Whenever you get tan x, please try to bring it to a form where you get secant x or secant square x. Clear? Okay, if I get secant x, tan x, secant x, integral is nothing but secant x. If I get secant square x, okay, the integral will be tan x. Okay, simple. Next, case by integration by substitution. Okay, if they are given integral is of the form integral of f dash of x f of x dx, in that case you have to use the shortcut f of x whole square by 2 plus c. Okay, integral of f dash of x dx. If this is the question, okay, if this is the form, then you can write it as what? Integral of f dash of x by into f of x dx. This I can write it as what? F of x whole square by 2 plus c. F of x whole square by 2 plus c. This is the way you can write it, f of x whole square by 2 plus c. So let us see some questions based on this, if you get integral of that form. So here the question is given as what, friends? It is given of integral of x square tan inverse of x cube by 1 plus x cube 1 plus x to the power of 6 dx. Now let us see, if I take t is equal to, if I take tan inverse of x cube, always keep it in mind, in any question, if there is an inverse function, if there is an inverse trigonometric function, please take that as t. I have told it in the beginning also, if there is an inverse trigonometric function, please take that as t. Okay, please use substitution for that one. So here what I have, t is equal to tan inverse of x cube. So dt will become what? Dt will become 1 plus, so dt will become, so dt will become 1 by 1 plus x to the power of 6. So x cube, if I, x cube is also there, so if I differentiate, this will become what? Into 3x square dx. So what we have? 1 by x to the power of 6, 1 by 1 plus x to the power of 6 into 3x square dx. Okay, comments, I will respond to the comments after the class. Now please focus on the class. Now this will become what? If I bring it down, dt by 3 is equal to 1 by 1 plus x to the power of 6 into x square dx. Now in the question also I have x square dx 1 by this thing. See, this entire thing including dx will become what? Dt by 3. Okay, this entire thing will become dt by 3. So this integral will become what? This integral x square by 1 plus x to the power of 6 into dx. This entire thing will become what? Dt. This 1 by 3 I will write it. Okay, what I took t? This tan inverse of x cube I took it as t. 1 by 3 t dt. So this will become what? If I integrate, this will become equal to t square by 2. Outside I have 3 plus c. Okay, t square by 2. Outside I have 3. 1 by 3 plus c. So what is the answer to this question? So this will become what? 1 by 6. T is nothing but what? Tan inverse of x cube. Tan inverse of x cube. This will become what? Tan inverse of x cube whole square plus c. This is the answer to this question, friends. This is the answer to this question. Which is the option? That is option B, 1 by 6 tan inverse of x cube whole square plus c. So here in this question we use the substitution tan inverse of x cube. So like I told you in previous class also, whenever you get inverse trigonometric function, please take that as t. That is, you have to use substitution for inverse trigonometric function. Clear? So let us move to the next question. I hope it is clear. Let us move to the next question. Have a look at this question. Okay, have a look at this question. So in this question, if you see, integral of x to the power of minus 3 5 times 1 by x square dx is equal to k times 5 to the power of x square 1 by x square plus c, then k is equal to what? Here they are asking the value of k. So in the comment section I will get back to you, we can see later, I will respond to you, but please focus on the class. Now see here, good evening all of you. So please focus on the class. Here whenever there is exponent, that function you please take it as t. So they have given x to the power of minus 3 into 5 to the power of 1 by x square dx. Now for this we can use two methods. Two methods are also effective, but the second method which I use, that is the trick which I use, that will be more effective, where I can get the answer very easily. First let me use the first method. So we can see here, if I take t is equal to 1 by x square, okay, so dt will become what, friends? Dt will become minus 2 by x cube dx. This I can write it as what? Minus 2 into x to the power of minus 3 dx. Okay, so dt is equal to dt by minus 2 will give me x to the power of minus 3 dx. So here x to the power of minus 3 dx is nothing but what? It is nothing but dt by minus 2. So this integral will become what, friends? This integral will become x to the power of minus 3 dx is nothing but equal to dt by minus 2. So that is minus of 1 by 2, that is 1 by minus 2 dt. So 5 to the power of 1 by x square. 5 to the power of 1 by x square is nothing but 5 to the power of t. That is 5 to the power of t. Okay, 5 to the power of t. Now if I integrate this, this will become 1 by 2. 5 to the power of t is nothing but what? 5 to the power of t is nothing but 5 to the power of t by log 5. 5 to the power of t by log 5. Okay, 5 to the power of t by log 5 plus c. They are telling this one is equal to, this is equal to k times 5 to the power of 1 by x square, 5 to the power of 1 by x square plus c, 5 to the power of 1 by x square plus c. T is nothing but what? Here t is nothing but equal to minus 1 by 2, 5 to the power of 1 by x square log 5 plus c is equal to k times 5 to the power of 1 by x square plus c. Now what I can cancel? C I can cancel. C here 5 to the power of 1 by x square, 5 to the power of 1 by x square I can cancel. What I am left with? I am left with k is equal to minus of 1 by 2 log 5. Okay, k is equal to minus of 1 by 2 log 5. K is equal to minus of 1 by 2 log 5. That is nothing but in option A. This is nothing but option A. Okay, this is nothing but option A. Now see here. This is what we got. Now if you want to use another method, that is I will use method 2. See here. If I use another method, see here, very simple method, that is method 2. That is, if I write it as it is, if I differentiate this, I should get this one, because integral of f of x dx will give me capital F of x plus c. So this I can write it as what? X to the power of 1 by 3, I can write it as 1 by x cube, okay, into 5 to the power of 1 by x square. This is equal to what? K times 5 to the power of x square. Okay, d by dx I have to write it. Okay, so if I differentiate this, what I will get? K will be as it is. Okay, k will be as it is. 5 to the power of 1 by x square, I will write it as 5 to the power of 1 by x square into log 5 into derivative of 1 by x square is what? Minus 2 by x cube, minus 2 by x cube. So this is nothing but equal to what? This is nothing but equal to 1 by x cube, 5 to the power of 1 by x square. What will happen? This 1 by x square, 1 by x square cancels. This will be x cube cancels, x cube cancels. Now I have nothing but 1 is equal to k times minus 2 times minus 2 into log 5. Okay, so k will be equal to what? This implies k is equal to 1 by minus 2 log 5. Okay, by differentiating RHS and keeping LHS as it is, you will get the answer in just 2 steps. Very simple question. So k is equal to this minus 1 by minus 2 times log 5. So this is another method which you can use. Okay, this is a conventional method which you can use, but this is very lengthy. Okay, that's why please understand that integration is a reverse process of differentiation. That is not just for the definition. While solving the question also, please follow that. So whatever is in the RHS, differentiate that, you will get it equated to the whatever is in the LHS. So using that, you can solve the question in just 2 to 3 steps, and you can solve the question very fastly. Okay, I hope it is clear. Let's move to the next one, friends. Let us move to the next question. Now this is case 6. This is integration by what? This is integration by substitution. Integration by substitution, that is mainly trigonometric substitution. This you have already done in your boards when it comes to derivation, all these things, but you should be careful while using which substitution should be used for which type of question. If the integration, that is if the function is of the form square root of a square minus x square, then x should be taken as a sin theta or a cos theta depending on the question. Square root of x square plus a square, you should take x is equal to a tan theta or a cot theta. If it is x square plus a square, it is this one. X square minus a square minus x square is a sin theta. X square minus a square is, it is nothing but its converse or its inverse. Its inverse of sin is nothing but what? Cosecant theta, that is a cosecant theta or a secant theta. This will be a minus x, a plus x square root, you can take it as x is equal to a cos theta, or if it is in terms of square, then you can take it as x square, not x. X square is equal to a square cos theta. Okay, this we will see through some questions. Let us have a look at some questions where we will use trigonometric substitutions. Okay, now have a look at this. They are telling dx by a square x square, a square plus x square to the power of 2 to the power of 3 by 2 is equal to what? Now I am telling a square plus x square is given. That time what you should use? You should use x is equal to a tan theta. X is equal to a tan theta. So dx will become what? A secant square theta d theta. A secant square theta d theta. So if I put it here, this will become what? Dx will be a secant square theta d theta. And what about this one? This will be a square plus x is nothing but a square tan square theta d theta is there. Now if I take a square outside, this will become what? A secant square theta by what it is? A square, if I take it outside, this will be a square into 1 plus secant square theta d theta. Now 1 plus secant square, 1 plus tan square theta, this will be 1 plus tan square theta, 1 plus tan square theta. Now 1 plus tan square theta is nothing but what? Secant square theta. So I can write it as what? This will be to the power of 3 by 2. This will be to the power of 3 by 2. If I take a outside, since it is cube is there, so 2 will cancel, I will get it as a cube. I will get it as a cube. Be careful here. So this will become what? A I can cancel. So this will become 1 by a square is into, this is secant square theta. 1 plus tan square theta is secant square theta. Secant square theta, 2 cancels, I will get it as secant cube theta. I will get it as what? Secant cube theta d theta. Secant cube theta d theta. So if I cancel this, I will get it as integral of 1 by a square, integral of 1 by secant theta is nothing but I can write it as cos theta d theta. Okay, this is what I get, integral of cos theta d theta 1 by a square. So this will be equal to 1 by a square into integral of what is cos theta. I can write it as integral of cos theta is nothing but sin theta plus c, sin theta plus c. But here it is not given in the form of sin theta or something. Here we have to write it in form of x and a. So we have x is equal to a tan theta. This implies what? This implies tan theta is equal to what? X by a. This implies tan theta is equal to x by a. Now using the triangle you can find out what is sin theta. Okay, we got tan theta is equal to x by a, that is, see here, this is theta, tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent, tan theta is equal to x by a. Okay, what will be the hypotenuse? This will become square root of x square plus a square, square root of x square plus a square. Now what will be sin theta? Sin theta will be a by square root of x square plus a square, a by square root of x square plus a square, that is nothing but equal to 1 by a square into sin theta is nothing but what? A by, that is x by square root of, that is not a by, a will be adjacent side, so that opposite by adjacent, opposite by hypotenuse is sin theta. So this will become what? X by square root of x square plus a square plus c. So this is what we get. This is what we get, 1 by a square, 1 by a square into x by square root of, I can write it as x square plus a square to the power of 1 by 2 plus c, to the power of 1 by 2 plus c, which is in, this is in which option? I have to get 1 by a square into x square plus a square to the power of 1 by 2 plus c, that is nothing but in option, I should have x also in the top. So that is option B. Option B is the correct option, friends. Okay, this is how you solve this question. This is how you solve this question. Okay, let us see some more questions in the next class. Okay, I hope the session was useful. Okay, I hope the session was useful. Please follow the classes. Okay, but before that, let us see if there is any other question which you can solve as a homework. See here, they are given square root of 1 by x square. This is integral of 1 by x square into square root of 1 plus x square dx. This is the question that is given. So before winding up the class, please let us try this question also. Okay, they have given 1 plus x square, square root of 1 plus x square. So if I put x is equal to tan theta, if I put x is equal to tan theta, so dx will become what? Secant square theta. Dx will become what? Secant square theta. So this integral will become what? 1 by x square will become tan square theta. Okay, into integral of what it is? 1 plus what it is? 1 plus x square is nothing but 1 plus x square is 1 plus tan square theta. Okay, this is nothing but dx is nothing but secant square theta d theta, secant square theta d theta. So I will get it as what? Secant square theta d theta by tan square theta into square root of 1 plus tan square theta is secant square theta. But since square root is there, if it comes out, it will become just secant theta. Now this I can cancel. I will have what? Integral of secant theta by tan square theta into d theta. Okay. Now this secant theta and tan square theta, if I write it in terms of sin and cos, this will become what, friends? Integral of 1 by cos theta. This tan square theta I can write it as sin square theta by cos square theta. Now cos theta cancels, so I will get it as what? I will get it as sin 1 by sin square theta. I can write it as what? Sin square theta into what I will get it? Secant theta. Just secant theta I will get it. Okay, I will get it as just secant theta. 1 by sin square theta into secant theta. Now I have what? 1 by, this is what I have. Tan square theta can be written as sin square theta by cos square theta. There I have what? There I have just what I have? Secant square theta. Secant theta is there. So if I bring it down, it will become cos theta. So this cos square theta will become just 1 by sin square theta into secant theta d theta. Okay, so this can be written as what, friend? This can be written as sin theta into what it is, into sin theta by cos theta d theta. Now 1 by sin theta can be written as cosecant theta. Sin theta by cos theta is nothing but tan theta. Tan theta, if it comes up, it will become cot theta d theta. So integral of sin cosecant theta cot theta is nothing but equal to minus cosec theta plus c, minus cosec theta plus c. Integral of secant theta tan theta is secant theta plus c. Integral of cosecant theta cot theta is minus cosecant theta plus c. This is the answer to this question, friends. This is the answer to this question, friends. Very important question. Okay, clear? Very important question. Let us see one more question. So in this question, please take this as homework. Okay, let us solve in the next class. In this question, like I told you, integral of square root of 1 minus x by 1 plus x dx. So in this question, what I should take substitution? X should be taken as cos 2 theta. X should be taken as cos 2 theta. Then you will get dx is equal to what? Sin 2 theta. You will get it. Okay, cos 2 theta you will take it. If you take it, you will get it at 2 sin 2 theta. So dx will be equal to what? Dx will be equal to 2 sin 2 theta. You will get it. So based on that, you please do the substitution and you can solve this question. So similarly, we will be proceeding with the class in the tomorrow's session. Okay, please follow these sessions. It will be very useful for you, and we are solving very good questions. Okay, we will also be solving JEE Mains PYQs of recent years. You can solve 2022, 23, 24 and 25 questions also. Okay, 2025 PYQs also will be solving, which will be highly useful for you. We will be solving chapter wise. Is it clear? Okay, in the next class we will be solving some more important questions based on integration by substitution, and then we will move to other concepts of integration, and still we have to do definite integration also. Still we are doing indefinite integration. Okay friends, let's wind up now. Please stay tuned for NEET World to get such high quality content and also classes. Thank you friends, take care.